Hi, Dave Williams here with the On the Grind podcast, the podcast where we recognize that it takes effort and hard work to achieve your dreams. Today, I'm covering tips on how to be successful from Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, that you can find in the book, Grinding It Out. Even though the book is a few years old, this is topical because of McDonald's being in the news recently. If you missed it, here is a quick summary. So McDonald's fired its chief executive, a British guy named Steve Easterbrook, after he had a consensual relationship with an employee. The fast food giant said Mr. Easterbrook had violated company policy and shown poor judgment. Before you start feeling too sorry for him, last year he earned nearly $16 million, and he will get severance pay and is also eligible for a bonus if the company hits its performance goals. In exchange, Mr. Easterbrook has agreed not to work for a competitor for at least 2 years. In an email to staff, Mr. Easterbrook acknowledged the relationship and said it was a mistake. He said, "Given the values of the company, I agree with the board that it's time for me to move on." When coaching and mentoring, I reference McDonald's and Ray Kroc frequently. I love the consistency of product and service that they deliver. Many companies could afford to learn a few lessons from them. Anyway, at the end of a coaching session, a client gave me a copy of Grinding It Out in appreciation of the work we did together and the success he had. The book recounts how Ray Kroc built McDonald's. It is jam-packed with business and life lessons and makes for an absolutely enthralling read. Before I share a few golden nuggets from the golden arches, I need to give you some background on McDonald's. In 1940, two brothers, Richard and Maurice, known as McDonald, started the business. Ray Kroc knew about the business because the restaurant was using 8 of his multi-mixer milkshake machines. He was curious. No other restaurant used as many of his multi-mixers as they did. So Ray Kroc went to San Bernardino, California to find out more about the restaurant. It was a self-serve format. Commonplace now, but that was groundbreaking in the 1950s. It maintained a simple menu of 6 items: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, french fries, milkshakes, soft drinks, and apple pie. The most appealing aspect of the business to Kroc had to do with the workers' efficiency. Each worker's steps got formatted as if working on an assembly line. This assembly line provided savings in preparation time, which allowed the restaurant to serve higher volumes of people. This, in turn, helped to lower the food cost to the business, giving them a significant competitive advantage over their competitors. Let me ask you, at what age do you stop looking for opportunities? If you're in your 50s, would you have the audacity and drive to build something new, something huge? Ray Kroc only started building McDonald's when he was 52. That lesson hit me square in the face. Partly because when I read that, I was around that age, and also because sometimes I doubt whether I have the energy and tenacity to drive new ventures. But the lesson is there. It is never too late to build something new in your life. And there are more lessons to take it from Grinding It Out. A big one for me is an opportunity mindset. At the age of 52, Ray Kroc firmly believed that the best was still ahead of him. Whatever your age right now, are you on the lookout for opportunities? Kroc made a reasonable living selling kitchen equipment to restaurants. He was past his prime, but that didn't stop him looking for opportunities. I was being provocative. I don't think he was past his prime. Hopefully you picked up on my taunt and thought, "What the heck are you saying? Past his prime at 52? Central to him looking for opportunities was his mindset. He firmly believed that whatever his age, there was more to come. Kroc got outside his comfort zone and went looking for opportunities. He kept looking for opportunities and eventually found a restaurant named McDonald's. You have to be looking for opportunities to recognize one when it presents itself. Maybe it depends on how you define yourself. If you think you don't have the energy to drive a new venture because you're over the hill, then you won't spot a tremendous opportunity even when it is smack dab right in front of your face. The take home is, if you're not happy with how you define yourself, then change the definition of who you are. Another point is to act quickly to seize opportunities. When Ray Kroc heard about an innovative restaurant, he decided to travel to see it himself. No delays. Staggered by the vast potential of the restaurant, he immediately began to negotiate with the McDonald's brothers. No delays. He formed the McDonald's Corporation and opened his first restaurant in 1955. No delays. Windows of opportunity present themselves. If you delay, there is every likelihood that window will close. I fall victim to overthinking things. Never-ending analysis eats up my time when I should be taking action. The opportunity is lost as too much time passes by. That window of opportunity closes. When an opportunity presents itself, do what Ray Kroc did and act quickly. No delays. And he had a vision of success. Ray Kroc developed a vision of success of what McDonald's would become. Having decided to seize the opportunity, he focused intently on it. He placed great emphasis on the uniformity and consistency from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant. Initially, he opened and ran the restaurants to profitability before allowing them to be franchised. It reminds me of a quote from Ralph Lauren. A leader has the vision and conviction that a dream can be achieved. He inspires the power and energy to get it done. There was no allowance in Kroc's focus to get sidetracked. He consistently devoted his energy, money, and time to the business. Until the business got off the ground, he didn't take a salary. Imagine the sense of conviction to your vision to forego any salary for years. Committed to making his vision a reality, he did not get bored because it was taking longer than he hoped. He did not get distracted because it was routine and mundane. Maybe I'm just calling myself out on a few shortcomings that I have right there. Having clear vision, Ray Kroc rejected any short-term opportunity that deterred him from reaching this vision. We can all think like Ray. He saw franchising the name as the best potential growth for the company. Unbothered by the plan, the brothers allowed Kroc to get on the mission by himself while using their restaurant's name. The two brothers could have built the chain themselves, but they were thinking too small. Maybe a little too satisfied with the comfortable life that they had from their one restaurant. They lacked the opportunity mindset that Ray Kroc developed. Kroc, on the other hand, already imagined hundreds of restaurants across the country, even before he came to the negotiating table. He was thinking big. He was thinking very big. He had a vision, and that made the difference. This reminds me of the Michelangelo quote. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. In 1961, Kroc decided to continue the journey alone without the McDonald brothers. He bought the two brothers out for $2.7 million US, and then embarked on his mission to make McDonald's the #1 fast food chain in the United States. It is vital for success to build a strong team. Kroc found the right people and put them in the right positions. He recruited people who complemented his own weaknesses, yet built upon each other's strengths. He built and maintained a strong team, and many team members stayed with the company for years. With their help, the company grew quickly, and McDonald's became a worldwide brand. Looking at your strengths and weaknesses, you build a team around you that will let you make your vision a reality. No one person can do it alone. Much of the credit for the company's business success must go to the team and not to Kroc. Structured to earn revenue as an investor in properties, McDonald's also generates a revenue stream as a franchisor of restaurants and an operator of restaurants. It was this investment in property which converted McDonald's into a money machine. The management team devised the property investment strategy, and that is why they have a business plan that is unequaled in the food business. McDonald's understands the contribution and importance of every person within the organization and considers each individual employee as a vital part of achieving success. There are a lot of lessons about success in this book. We can develop an opportunity mindset. We can act quickly to seize opportunities. We can have a clear vision of the future. We can think big, and we can build a strong team to support our vision. What do you think? Knowledge with action is worthless. Knowledge combined with targeted action is priceless. If you'd like more material like this, then look at my website and you can register for the free webinar. Until we meet again, get out there each and every single day and be outstanding.